Ow.
Alright, got another Acadia video today. So if you've been following the motor mount situation, I've been chasing vibration. Did the motor mounts, still got a vibration. So we're moving on to suspension stuff. I'm going to change out the struts. Got them here. I'm going to change out the end links that attach to the struts and the sway bar. So strut part number right there, and then we got the end link part number there. Got them from Rock Auto again. Video's not sponsored, obviously. I don't have enough followers for that nonsense, but hook me up, Rock Auto. I'm tired of telling everyone about you. So I got the hood up because up here you see maybe one bolt like around there. There's 3 nuts up here you gotta get to the top of the strut, and thankfully for the GM engineers, they hid it underneath this cowl panel. You know, instead of just making a little removable section, they have this whole B1 damn piece. So we get to start by removing the top section up here. Lovely. Guys are a bunch of assholes. So we're gonna take off the wipers, pop this tab up, and I think there's 15mm nuts in there. You wiggle the wipers off. Got to take off the ground. Got to take off this part of the cowl, at least enough to be able to get to some of these push pins to remove this portion of the cowl. I think I'll probably just take this whole thing off the front and just be done with it, just to give myself enough space. And I said take the ground off. Got to take the ground off. Get that out of the way, and then we'll jack the car up and take off the wheel. So let's go. Okay, that wiper's stuck. I'm gonna see if I can do it without taking the wiper off. I can get the passenger side out for sure. Driver's side looks like I should be able to get to it. All right, time to put it up in there. Okay, you can see that this strut's definitely blown out there. So we're down here, obviously underneath, and we have the ABS wire connects here, connects down here. We're gonna take a screwdriver, we're gonna pop out the 2 connection points. We have the brake line here. I'm gonna take off this 10mm bolt back here to allow it to be able to drop down, because when I take out these 2 24mm bolts, the entire whole wheel hub assembly is going to drop down and kind of rust on the steering knuckle. You also have the end links, which we are changing here, and it's an 18mm bolt right there. It's really dirty, and then right here on the front is an 8mm kind of bolt thing. You'll need to hold that with a socket, because if you don't, this is just going to keep loosening itself up. And then we'll take that off there and down there, and then once that's all, those are broken free, we'll take a hammer, tap these bolts out, and then I'll go up top and I'll loosen up the 3 up top. So let's do everything we need down here. Pretty worn out.
Dead. D-E-D. Dead.
And now I'm going to take the impact gun and pop these free. Save those, use them later. And now we'll go and pop the stuff off up top. And they're up under here. I can't really get the camera in here because the cow's not off, but that's where they are. Showed you earlier. Alright, those bolts are way too goddamn long, but I took off the one over here by itself, and there's two on this side. The one over here by itself is easier to get to, so I just took the nut from this one and put it on here lightly at the top because I'm going to break free the third one here, and then I need to support it as it goes down. So I'll use that nut to kind of hold it into place as I take this one out, and then I'll lower the strut out through the bottom. I got the strut, pull it from the bottom, best I can. That's out. And old strut out. Okay, so now I'm going to take the new strut, push up in through the bottom of the fender well like this, support it up with my one hand, tighten the nuts on top, or at least put the one in place to hold it. It's up in there. Got two on there. Now those are just snug, because now I'm going to come down here and have some play to pop in the bolts down here at the bottom. Andy. The jack will be our friend at this point in time. A little too much jack. That. Another bolt. Another bolt. Tap those through. They don't have to be all the way through. This impact gun should pull it back. Now, if you have a torque wrench that's big enough, it's 140 foot-pounds on these. Now, let me get a new end link. Here. Slide that through there. That's bigger. It's a 19 maybe. This one is a 19, and these will get torqued to 53 foot-pounds. Okay, now I'm just popping these connectors back in. Alright, this is done. Wait, no, actually, it's not all done. Where's the other bolt? Where'd I put it? Jesus. Okay. Alright, that's back there. Alright, so now we're going to tighten up the top one's like snug down. You can probably torque it now, or you may just want to wait till you have all the wheels and tires back on and then torque the thing up to the top. But those are two 39 foot-pounds, I believe. So that's what it is here, and then the other side I'm just repeating it. And it seems much more solid. Yeah, way more solid. The other ones I could take and like kink, 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 and shake the struts and all that. So that's it for doing this. I mean, it's not the most simple thing. The other side is going to be doing the same thing, and then I guess maybe I'll be back to you later on when I'm just reassembling anything, and then if I have any extra notes to let you know. So I'm going to go over to the other side and do that now. Okay, everything's back together. So you can do it without removing the wipers, obviously. I should have done on this side, but what I did over there is I took just a block of wood and I propped this up enough to let me get my arms and stuff in there, and I did that when it came and re-tightened everything over here. Once I got the weight of the vehicle down on it, that's when I tightened these up. Yeah, other than that, oh yeah, if you're changing the shocks or the struts, just get the whole kit, and that way you don't have to worry about having a spring compressor and stuff. Because if you don't know, like the way these springs, coil springs sit in cars right now, like when they're like this, they're compressed. So if you don't have a spring compressor and you just try and take off, you know, the nut up at the top, the strut's going to go flying through something like a missile. The spring will come off and take your head off. I mean, springs are no joke, and they're nothing to be messed with. So just to save yourself frustration and doing this, and springs wear out over time, not as fast as struts though, but you can just get the whole kit. The part number I showed you is the actual kit, the one I got, that one right there. Okay, and you can see it's blown out, worn out. This here, the end links, I mean, that's worn out, dead too. Apparently these have the propensity to eat end links, so if you're changing the struts, change the end links at the same time. If you're changing just the end links, you saw how I did it in the video. All you would have to do is take off those two nuts, slide the new end link, put it back together, because I think they probably wear out a little faster than the struts and everything. But just again, everything, so while you're in there, might as well do it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I am kind of tired of complaining about the heat. I mean, it is, I finished this up before 10 a.m. and look at this. I am actively melting.
I'm melting! Oh, what a world, what a world!
It's so friggin' hot. I can't wait for summer to be over. But yeah, that's it. You're doing your driveway, same with most things, and save yourself a good chunk of money. So that'll be it. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. I mean, this panel comes off easy enough and goes back on easy enough. Make sure you just keep track of your pins. They can go flying, as you saw when I was originally taken out, pop up and they just go flying out there. Pay attention to what parts you order. If you get these same ones, they come with nuts. If not, you may have to reuse some nuts. And I mean, I think that's it for this job. So it's not terrible. Ideally, you can do it when you have much nicer weather if you're doing it outside, or do it, you know, in the garage or something. I just got both Camaros in there and don't want to move stuff in and out. But yeah, that's how you change out struts and end links on a Acadia, a Traverse, and GMC Acadia, a Chevy Traverse, a Saturn Outlook, and a Buick Enclave. I have the links, or not the links, the year models that this should cover, since they all use the same platform. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.